Hello, Aries. Welcome to Beauty Soul Tarot. I hope you're doing well. This reading is for the sign of Aries. So if you have Aries in your ninth house, this would be the place that it would resonate with. Or this would be a place that it could, that it would resonate with, depending on where your Aries placement is located. So this is for mid-January 2026. What is going on for the sign of Aries? Aries. Here we go. Aries, mid-January 2026. The Four of Emotions. Okay. So there is something that is disappointing you, or you're just not interested in it. You're feeling disappointed about something. The Magician. It could be about what you have to work with. Yeah, I feel like this is... Okay, the Devil just popped out. Yeah, okay. I feel like you're disappointed with the restrictions that are in place, the responsibilities that you have, some of them. Okay, let's see. Muse of Emotions. There's something that you deeply know is unsatisfying. You know that it is. The Nine of Voices in reverse. It's like there's so many cards trying to come out here. Okay, Aries. Ace of Materials in reverse. Five Voices. You know there's something that you can't argue with, or that cannot be argued with. You're trying to like bear something. There's something that is deep below, and it is restrictive, and you know that it has power and potential. Not anything like, how do I say this? Okay. It's not anything bad. It's more like, you know, something is, there's another pathway, but you're holding on to what you have. I feel like you're putting your head down, like, there's another way. I know there is. I've heard this before. Get me through this. Get me through this. You're not inspired by something. Yeah. The High Priest just wants to show itself. It's something deep within you, like an instinct to trust. I noticed the light on the top of his forehead, and the light that he's pointing to in his hand. And there's something about the light in the middle of this cup. Okay, so this just feels stressful. It feels like, in whatever way, this is stressful. There's something deep within that you know is a disappointment. And this has to do with something that you're fighting. You're fighting against something. It seems like it's not going in your favor, and you're trying really hard. You know, I wonder if I have some Aries in my, if I have more Aries than I think I do. This resonates so much with me. Okay, the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. It feels like things are going in a different direction. And you deeply know. You know that it is. You're unsatisfied. What else? Aries. Six of Pentacles in reverse. Something is out of balance. The Page of Voices and the Three of Materials in reverse. It's just not working. There's something that keeps being readjusted, or there's something that you're readjusting or looking at, and you feel like it's not going to work this way. Like in some way it's going to throw things off. And so it feels like you're turning back around to check again. Okay, she's inside of the Fourth Cup. So it feels like there's definitely a turn of events where the pathway you were initially intending to go down is turning into a different one. Like you know better, or something along those lines. Like, I know better. You're like, this is so frustrating. It's exactly what's going on here. Aries. The Muse of Voices. And you're carrying on. You're continuing to carry on. There's like an element that that's separate. There's an element that is separate from this. And that's something else that you know. But you know that the cards are not in the favor of whatever this is. So you're challenging whatever this is. If this makes any sense. There's several layers. Aries. The Moon in reverse and the Ace of Inspiration. This feels like a clouded and very frustrating dynamic where you want something to move, you want something to happen, and it's like you feel like you're lost, and that can be very uncomfortable feeling. There's more to be had here, but yeah, with this in reverse, it feels like there's just a bunch of junk. Not that there is. This is something that's working in a different direction. It's like you're keeping your eye on the prize, keeping yourself focused. And there's something else in store. Like there's something else to be found that would bring you out of disappointment. As of right now, I'm not in charge of this, by the way. This is just what it's showing. So usually if I watch one of these, I'm like, oh yeah, that's what I'm dealing with. So, and then I'm like, but how does it seem so easy for that person to say? Well, it's actually not. It really isn't. It feels like there's a loss of inspiration, and it's just like, I don't understand why I'm so disappointed. There's another path forward. It seems like really hard to find a sense of progress. The Emperor and the Ace of Voices, yeah. So there's like something that there's something that you're doing moving forward that is a place that you hold. There's a place that you hold moving forward that just is. That it's just that way. And that's the call that you follow. You know where you're going is like through and around and under several different things in order for progress to be made. Right now, it seems like it's unknown to you what it is. Like it's withheld or it's unknown. You haven't yet figured out how to get something starting. So, what else for Aries? The sun. Okay. The sun is shining, but you're still, so you know something, you can see something clearly is not working. Like it keeps funneling out. No, it's not that it keeps funneling out. That's not what I meant. I'm just looking at the picture here. There's something that you know that isn't working, it's not coinciding, or it's not progressing. And you can see, though, where the pathway would open, or you can see where something would change. The Queen of Materials. I feel like this is a very matter-of-fact situation that you're dealing with. You're coming in as being very strong with what you know deeply will be, and you're progressing forward in that way. This could be a job as well. You're progressing forward with the path that you know. In between, there's several different factors that you're trying to see through, like you're trying to get past them. It's just so frustrating. Like, what in the world? Seven of Materials, you're making it work, but it's very frustrating. Three of Inspiration, yeah. You know something about what's gonna come in the future. If you don't already know, it's like with these cards and okay, with the Muse of Inspiration, it's almost like saying, do you understand? Because the Ace of Inspiration is in reverse. So it's like saying, do you understand that this is your path? And you're like, yes, very clearly. So there's something that you know that is your path, that is somehow different and very clear compared to what is trying to be found or trying to be there's like another, I feel like there's something hiding in the middle of these two that has yet to be uncovered or discovered. It's like there's a piece missing that would undo this entire thing, but it has to be found first in some way. They're both in reverse. So that means that that's what's happening right now. In fact, these, whatever this is being unwound. And so it feels like there's little progress being made. It's like following your way back, kind of like the Pisces reading, but you know where you stand, if that makes any sense. Okay, Aries, thank you so much for watching. I hope this has been helpful, and I hope to see you soon.